wrong question. Come on. Okay. All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday again, and today is the 7th, and we were just talking about all the fires going on. So I don't know how smoky it is around where you are, but we started to notice last night that our air around here is starting to get a little hazy. Hopefully wherever you are, you're safe and everything's all right with you and your family. And looks like we've got some ladies on.
Yeah. Judy and Wendy. Good morning, everyone.
Should be a nice day to be out, go for a walk, or
Yeah,
work
it's
in your
not
garden.
that hot, and the breeze does make it nice. So, I mean, it's been nice weather, not as hot as last week. So,
Oh no,
but it is dry. So
it is very dry.
We do need some rain.
Yep, there's Lynn from Woodstock, Patty, Lorraine.
Cool Long Point. Yes, I was on Long Point in the weekend. It is cooler there. We watched the temperature in our truck go, and it went about 6 degrees down just by going down on Long Point. But we were prepared for it. We went for an ice cream cone down in Long Point.
With your sweatshirt?
So, yeah.
Hey, it's good. I like it when you can wear shorts and a sweatshirt. And it's just that right coolness. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah. There's Allison, Anne, Lisa, Linda.
Yes, Linda is saying she shouldn't be out because of the terrible smoky air. Yeah, for people that have trouble breathing or asthma, it does make it difficult. So we hope you are all doing okay.
And we just need some rain.
Yeah.
I think that would help a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's Louise. Happy day.
Happy day.
Susan, Tammy, Colleen, Janice. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl's in out east. She says it's 9 degrees.
Oh, yeah. She said it was rainy and cold this week. She had to pack different than what she anticipated at first, but...
So she's not wearing shorts and a sweatshirt.
No.
She's wearing a sweatshirt, maybe a jacket, jeans. I hope she doesn't wear winter boots or anything.
But I hope she's having a fabulous time.
Yes.
And I'm excited to hear all about it from her.
Take lots of pictures. And maybe there's some of you that are out there too, or you have friends or that are gone to Quilt Canada.
Quilt Canada, yeah.
That'd be fun.
It would be...
We should have a field trip.
Let's plan it for next year.
All right. We'll have to talk to the boss. Oh, Barbara's going to Halifax. So, yeah, that's an exciting time of year where we can get out and travel.
Have you been to Halifax before?
I have been out that way. I don't know if I made it to Halifax.
I've been to Halifax just before COVID. 2019, we went on a summer excursion to the Maritimes. Yeah, the Maritimes are just wonderful. But Halifax, there's something special about all those old buildings and the history. And
Yeah, I can't remember.
yeah, it was... My husband wanted to do this tour that was like all around Halifax, and it actually went in the water too. It was one of those vehicles that did both.
Oh, cool.
And I was very skeptical. I'm like, oh, here we go. Very touristy. But I loved it. We all had the best time, and we learned so much. So I'm glad he said, nope, we're doing this. It was great. It was a fun tour.
I went deep sea fishing.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't do a whole lot of fishing because I had a baby and a car seat that had to come along. It was a family kind of thing. But it was neat, like just, getting out there. I don't know that I would do it again, but...
Yeah, it's good to have experiences, right? And try something new.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. Oh, Smoky Kitchener. Lorraine's up in Cochrane. Well, if you see anything that you like this morning, you can email Cynthia at cherishedpieces.com or Tammy, Tami, at cherishedpieces.com. Or you can call us or come visit. We'd love to see you. So what do we want to start with?
Oh, let's start with the bee cream. The honey, what is it called? The honey cream or bee cream. I call it bee cream, but...
The honey guy?
The honey guy cream.
The honey guy.
I know we've shown this before. It's been a while. But this stuff is great for this time of the year when you have bug bites, when you have sunburns, heat rash, all those sort of things, poison ivy. Summer brings a lot to your skin, actually. Sunburns and
yes. Anytime you have kind of like a redness to your skin, that's something not shouldn't be there. It works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
little cuts and scrapes and
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the joke around here is Cynthia, our little mother hen, is like, "Did you put BB cream on it?"
Yeah. I have to admit, I'm kind of falling into that at my house, and the girls and my husband are like, "Oh, Mom, yes, I know. We'll put some cream on it."
Oh, she's rubbing off on us.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, so we have different sizes.
So this is a bigger one.
Do you want to?
Yeah, we'll go a little closer. So there's this jar here. I don't see a size on the jar.
I think on the very back. This is 16 fluid ounces. Yeah, for $49, that one.
And then we have a little smaller jar, and it is 8.
So it'd be half of that big one.
Half of that big one. And we do have tiny little ones. I didn't bring it down, but just to try it. We have these tiny little ones.
Yes, like little 1 ounces, I think.
Then we also have this beeswax bandage, and this is to help with minor bleeding and wounds. So, and this is just 4 ounces.
Well, I guess you can see the staggered sizing, right?
Stagger sizing.
And
then we do have lip balm too. So even your lips can get sunburned and dry and all kinds of things. So,
yeah,
a great product. I highly recommend it myself. So,
and it's safe to use on pets too. We should mention that because it is all natural ingredients and it's not going to hurt them. It doesn't sting.
Right.
It's very comfortable to put on.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the bee cream. We have a few books, again, that we went through our book rack and thought we would discount. I'll just... this is by Kimberbell, and it's 12 seasonal table toppers that are fun, fast to make. Oh, there's... You can see some. And then there's the back of the book. So you could still take those ideas and make something different than their table topper square.
They're very seasonal, but you could have some fun with those and switch things up and make it your own.
Yeah. We only have one book left. It was regular $25, now $15. So if you'd like to scoop that up, just let us know.
Yep, there's only one of those.
And then we also have Sew in Love by Ida Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. And it's like the red and white theme, but we were flipping through it, and if you just looked past the red and white and looked at the beautiful quilts, the things that you could do and put your own colors in, it'd be a great book. All kinds of color combinations. And she's got some applique stuff in there, piecing. So that book regular is $38. It is now $25, and I have 3 of those. The Kimberbell book is sewing. It isn't. I don't think it's embroidery.
No, it's sewing and applique. So you're piecing part of it and then appliquing some of the fun shapes and things. It's not embroidery.
Like the little beehive would be applique. The umbrella. There's a little owl, a pumpkin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we've had this binder in our store for a while, and I don't think we've ever shown it. These are cut loose patterns. They are $3.75 each. And if you're ever in our store, we've got this binder sitting out on a table, and you're welcome to just browse through it. And if there's one you want, you just take it out of the binder, and if they're $3.75. But there's all kinds of patterns, from quilts to bags to home decor. Like there's kind of themes, so you can, like, here there's a little tab that says home, so then you get into the table runners and different projects like that. So we just wanted to point out that if you're ever in our store, you're welcome to browse through our binder and see what inspires you.
It's nice
bags
sometimes to just have a quick card, like pattern card. You don't have like a whole stack of books. It's easy. You just...
Well, and then this way, if you have a binder at home, you can pop it in your own binder to keep them organized. So we just thought we'd mention that. There's some great patterns in there.
Great. We also have this blue cinnamon sugar table runner, we call it. We might have shown it a little while ago, I'm not sure. But it's part of the kit. That's $55. And in the kit, it includes a Top the Table book. So it's a book that has lots of runners in it. There's 12 patterns, I think it said on the front. Oh, 17.
17 patterns. So this book is included in the kit.
We're not selling it separately. It's only available in the kit. But it just adds a lot of value to that kit price because there's so many more things you can make after you make this runner.
Yeah, because you're getting an entire book with your kit. So this pattern is in the book, all kinds of more patterns. And that kit with all the fabric is $55. So $55 for the quilt kit or the table runner kit with the book. And that includes your backing, binding, and everything to make the front. So that's a great deal.
And you can always use some scrap batting that you have at home because we always have pieces left over.
Yeah.
The table runner is a good way too if you have like pieces that you can join and you're not going to notice because it's not a
That's right. Yeah,
big
small
piece.
project. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't answer your question if it has that wacky Christmas tree runner in there that somebody was asking. I'd have to look through the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not sure.
Not sure. Okay.
Sure. We have some beautiful Liberty fabrics that we have in half-yard cuts. And these half-yard cuts are only $8. And we have them in a pretty jar. And we thought we'd just show you because we all are admiring this bundle of fabric. I don't know, it's hard to see.
Oh, you need to go closer maybe. There you go.
We go.
So you can see that they're all rolled up and there's a bunch to choose from. You can buy them individually, collect them. I love Liberty fabrics. They're so pretty.
They are so pretty. They're very elegant and classic, right?
Yeah, somebody was asking the other day if we have Liberty yardage. We don't. We have a few layer cakes and then these 1 yard or half yard cuts.
Yeah. So half a yard for $8. So you can add to a project or have a whole new project.
Start your collection
Yeah.
and find something that you want to make out of them. Right. I think you have a little demo
I
for
do
us.
have a demo. Everyone loves demos, right?
Yeah, we hear that everyone loves demos, so I guess we got to keep it going. It's your turn this week.
Okay, yes,
All right.
it's my turn. So I found this pattern, and it is like a laptop or an iPad case, or you could use it for other things too. But it is using the Cathedral Windows quilt block, and I thought what a fun way to try out a new block because I really enjoy trying out new blocks, and it's not such an overwhelming project as a large quilt. So I had a lot of fun with this, and I thought I would show you how to do the Cathedral window block because it's a lot easier than I thought it was.
I know. Sometimes we see these like techniques and we're like, I don't know, right?
It can be intimidating, but then when you actually do it, you're like, okay, that's not so bad. And especially when it's a small project, there was 7 blocks to make, so it went together really easy. So I'm just going to show you how to do that.
Okay.
So for this block, you started with 3-inch squares. And 3, like this is your background. And then 3-inch squares would be your accent, I call it, like the window frame.
The frame.
So we start with that. The first thing you do is fold your frame pieces in half, right sides out, and press. So you have that crease. Then you want to lay them on the corner of your block like that. Actually, we'll do it like this. And you could pin it, you could maybe tack it or something. I didn't bother. I'm kind of somebody who likes to get the project done. You take it to your sewing machine and you're flipping this and you're sewing along this edge here so that those pieces are together. And that's what I have here.
So it's like a little loose flying geese.
Yes, so you got these flaps here. I've sewed here. I also pressed my seams open because this can get a little bulky. So I did press the seams open instead of off to one side. So then you will make 2 of those and you'll sew them together to make your square like this. And this square, you've kind of got your little pockets here almost. And then again, press the seams open. So there's that step. Then you take the center of your window and you lay it, it's just again, another 3-inch square. You lay it right in the center, like on point, with your window frame around it. Just kind of lining it up. I did press it again. It kind of holds it in place when you press it. And this is the fun part. And I will try my best so that you can see it. These edges of the window, which is folded, you will carefully fold over. And it kind of curves it. And you can pin it in place. And you do that all the way around to cover the raw edge of the center of your window.
Oh, you did that so much easier than I did.
And you just fold it all the way over. So it kind of gives it that curve look because you have a little bit of stretch in your fabric.
Because it's on the bias.
Yeah. Then when you take it to your sewing machine, you just top stitch using the same color thread. So in my case, I would use yellow. And you start at one point and you just sew along it. And you just work your way around it from point to point. Top stitching. So that's what I have here. So I've top stitched the yellow in place so that this fabric, there's no raw edges showing. They're all tucked inside. And you get a little bit of bulk in the corner, but it works out good. And you can see the back. Maybe you can see my top stitching because I did use a different bobbin thread. And there's your block.
It's really cool how it like encases that top and then you get that accent.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's very doable. I know when I was reading the instructions, I'm like, I don't get this. I don't know. I thought maybe I was going to have to look for a video because it was not registering with me. But that's really neat.
So it is a little bulky, but that's okay. Like, it's great for a pillow or table runner, or in my case, my little iPad case. And I put some Velcro on that. So I did 7 blocks, which was enough. Like, that gets me a little taste of the block. And then I did some light quilting around. But
so where can you find that pattern?
There is a link online for this free pattern. But we'd be happy to
post it. Yep, and we can help you look for fabrics. I'll just show you. We were both looking for things at the same time, like what we would do. So I picked a more black background. It has some gray. I don't know if it's showing up or not. And then I have like a gray blue as my accent, and then the writing, the text for the center. So I haven't finished mine yet. And then I think for mine I'm going to do music lining because it encompasses both things that I like. So, you know, when you peel it back, you get the music. Well, that's pretty much where we picked the colors from. We had lots of fun with that. But we can help you pick colors. We love to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Make your project come alive.
And there's not a lot of fabric needed for this project, so it's just a fun little project to try a new block if you've never done a cathedral window and try to step out of your comfort zone and learn something new.
Yeah. Very nice. I like learning new things too.
All right. Shall we sew some fabric?
Probably. You want to start on your end?
Sure, I can start.
All right. So this was Grayish Goods.
Grayish.
Grayish.
Like bay and
gray and beige
and gray together. Grayish.
This is Marcus Fabrics.
So these are just some really pretty neutrals, I call it, to add to any project. Or you could do a beautiful quilt with all of these neutrals.
Like just
it would
very
just
calming.
Be gorgeous.
And it's kind of more of a creamy background. It's not, well, you can probably see that. It's not white. They're just very soothing colors. And these are $13 a yard.
That's a great price for fabric. You don't see $13 a yard fabric anymore.
No. Great day to sew due to the haze. It is true. Maybe there'll be more indoor sewing today. I like this. Of course, it has polka dots. It's very soothing. Like Grayish is a really good name for it.
Yeah.
Grayish Goods. Ooh, that was really nice too. And these are like wonderful to mix in with other projects. You wouldn't have to keep them all together in a line. we could just pick some bits and pieces too.
This could be very masculine too.
Yes, good point. And sometimes it's hard to get a good neutral color for the guys. And
that's the line.
Very nice. So those were 13 in case you missed it. And then I've got a couple of boutiques that came in that we haven't shown yet, and they're not gray. They're very vibrant. This blue is like stunning.
Has a little touch of purple in it.
Yeah. Look at it. It's just amazing. And then when you put the red on it, it's like, woo!
And reds are hard, like a true good red batik is hard to find. So this one, I'm excited about it to put it into projects.
And this is my anthology. It's 16 a yard. So there's some pops of colors. And then I also have another line by Marcus Fabrics, and this one was called Rebecca's Basics.
So it's a very pretty green.
Oops, what happened there?
There we go.
So it's, yeah, kind of a pine sage. There's a brown. I guess we'll pull this way.
Again, it's a beautiful brown because that's a nice chocolate brown.
It's a very vibrant green. Lime. And that's pink. Pink.
Kind of a reddy pink, yeah.
More like, yeah, terracotta pink almost. And this one is called Taupe. So there's just some colors to add into things.
And the price on these ones?
These are 13 as well. Okay. And then also from that same line, but they have a different print, are these with the leaves. Also Rebecca's Basics for Marcus for 13 a yard. That's tan. This is cream.
That's a pretty one. I like that one.
Yeah.
What a great background for any quilt. Very classy.
And then this one is Rust. So just some different textures to add.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And I guess maybe we should talk about our quilt behind us.
Yes.
So we're calling this our Garden Delight kit using the Sue pen line. And it is 56 by 68. And the kit's $88. We just had a lot of fun playing with the colors. We actually spent a lot of time trying different combinations and, you know, trying to keep the colors alive. So this was our final result. And I think we're really happy with it.
Yeah. And you made this sample.
I did.
Your flying geese are perfect.
Well, I had a secret. I used my AccuQuilt cutter.
Oh, see?
Yeah, we were a little frustrated on the pattern. Their picture, they cut off the points, and we're like, why would you do that? Flying geese, you need
For
to
a
see
pattern,
the points.
yeah.
So we made sure that we did not cut off our points. And I did use the AccuQuilt die for the flying geese. It's worth it. I know a lot of people don't like making flying geese, but I love it. I enjoy it. So that's our kit. If you want to add some color.
$88.
Yeah. Price again? Okay. And it would be a good beginner because you're treating the yardage as a panel, and then you're just adding the first border, the second border, making your flying geese and adding that to your outer border.
Yeah.
And then I think, yeah, we put some fun paint splatter on the back.
And the binding is part of the Sue pen line with all the polka dots, I call it. And it's just bright and fun and gives a little surprise for the binding.
Right. And we have a few baby kits.
Yes, and you made these ones also. Tammy's
I
been a
did.
busy sewer.
I'll let you talk.
There's
about
still lots of people that want a blue or a pink baby quilt. Something for a boy, something for a girl. So we like to have gender neutral ones, but we also still like to have blue or pink. So we came up with this elephant There's a little elephant on it. It's a soft shade of blue, so it's still kind of neutral. And then lots of grays.
We could pull it down and bring it closer if we want. The little animals are cute. And we find that since people are waiting to do gender reveals, like they're waiting till their babies are born, that's why I think the pink or the blue is more popular again, because now you can gear it towards somebody. So those are the little elephants. I think you could still use this one for a girl.
You could, yeah.
And there's little frogs and turtles and...
Yeah, just a soft, sweet... And we put a gray flannel on the back, but you could put anything on the back. So that kit is $52. And that includes the pattern. And then here is the little girl version. And we did more of peaches. I'll pull it down too.
I just realized we hung it upside down.
Oh, well, let's
good thing
flip
it's
it.
far away you didn't notice.
Let's flip it then. There is little flowers and fox.
Yeah, the little print there. So
Little
it's
owls, little squirrel. So it's just a sweet, little bit more feminine.
And it's a little warmer of a palette.
Mm-hmm.
We're still finding that woodland theme is still pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just sweet. We put that flannel. We like to do our babies with flannel. It makes it a little more cozy for them.
Well, I always think even though they're born in June, July, August, there's a lot of air condition going on. So they still need to be warm. You know, they're used to being snuggled. And again, this kit as well as 52. Includes the pattern, the top, and the binding. And they're 38.5 by 42.5. So they're just sweet little gifts.
And they come together quick, right?
They do, actually. Yeah, this is one of our most popular patterns. And it's a good beginner one. Yeah, pattern's very easy. All right.
Well, we show some show and tell.
Oh, yes, show and tell. I was like, what else do we have? We'll do show and tell. And we always love it when you bring stuff in. And then on Thursdays when Louise comes, we definitely know we're getting show and tell.
So this is Rita.
Rita, yes. She came in last week and picked up her quilt from Louise. She was very happy. And this is Laura. She's been working on some big projects for some of her grandkids, and this is one that's finished. And she had enjoyed making that one with all the colors. And there's a blue version, and I think she has a few more versions to do yet.
Yeah.
So she's on a roll. She does very nice work. And we love seeing those. And Joanne sent this in. And I believe she said that, Arlene, you helped her pick out some fat quarters, maybe at the show or something?
Yeah. It was, I think, St. Mary's show. Maybe Embro, but I'm pretty sure St. Mary's she was there. And, yeah, she picked out some fat quarters and she already made this. So
it looks great.
She was speedy.
It's very springy, so which is nice. And then we had a few classes this week. We had our first One Block Wonder, and unfortunately we were not on the ball and didn't get pictures. It was a very busy day. There was lots going on, so that was part of it. And then we had also...
the embroidery, hand embroidery.
Hand embroidery with Carol, which the ladies thoroughly enjoyed. And they want her back for a part 2. And again, we were not well with pictures. But we did manage to get our act together and get some English paper piecing pictures. So there's Carol on the left, and everyone's listening to her. And they're all sitting there busily working on their little hand pieces. And so I think by the time they left, they all had like a little flower section together. They knew the techniques of putting it together. So I'm not sure exactly what everyone was working on, but they also really enjoyed that class. Oh, and Dale's reminding us about the quilt show in
Norwich.
Coming up. So there's lots of events and things that you can be a part of. There's farmers markets and shows, and I think even craft shows now, right? Yeah.
Something to do every weekend, it feels like.
Yeah, there's not enough weekend time to get it all in.
That's true.
So we appreciate you watching. We appreciate you coming to visit us.
And thank you for bringing your show and tell, because we all enjoy it.
Yeah, we really do enjoy the show and tell. So we hope to see you, and we hope you have a great week.
Yes. We'll see you next week.
And our boss should be back.